What's going on, everybody? Brandon here from Scentriguing. Today I am going to be reviewing yet another nice Freshie for the warm weather season. Today though, we're going to be looking at Missoni Wave. You ready? Alright then, everybody, let's get it. Alright, y'all. Missoni Wave. So, of course, it's springtime. We're getting into that nice warm weather season. We want some nice fresh fragrances, and we don't want to go broke buying them. Now, some people go out there and they spend a lot of money on those high dollar fragrances, and that's great. They're beautiful. But some people don't necessarily want to spend that kind of money. And that's okay. That's perfectly fine. Sometimes we got so much money we're spending on other things, and sometimes we're spending more other money on other expensive fragrances, but we forgot to get that one extra Freshie that we want. So that's when we try to find a nice, inexpensive, fresh fragrance for the warm weather. Now, Missoni Wave is an inexpensive Freshie, for sure. But let's see how nice it really is. Now, first off, as far as presentation goes, I do not have a bottle. I do have a decant, though. And I want to shout out Chefcants for this decant. If you want a nice place to go to get a nice decant, very solid, very, very well done decant at a great price, check him out. I'm going to put his Facebook page down in the description below. Hit him up. Let him know I sent you. See what you can pick up. But for the bottle itself, I love it. It definitely displays that it's a nice blue fragrance. It doesn't hide what it is, ladies and gentlemen. And it shouldn't. It shouldn't. Because blue fragrances are as popular as they come. They're fresh, they're clean, aquatic. It's beautiful. And I love the lid. I love the bottle. I love the cap, the little wave look to it. It's beautiful. Very, very, very cool. Definitely does look like it's a blue fragrance. Looks fresh, seems fresh. But, ladies and gentlemen, let's find out a little bit more about it. Now, the website says it is a fresh and bright fragrance, elegantly contemporary, and with an unmistakable personality. On the top of this bad boy, you got sea notes, Sicilian mandarin, and citruses. In the mid, you got lavender, clary sage, rosemary, and Egyptian pelargonium. I don't even know what that means. In the base, you got vanilla orchid, oak moss, Haitian vetiver, and patchouli. Now, I'm going to go ahead and spray this bad boy on. I already have the dry down on my right wrist, but I'm going to spray this down here. Nice atomizer on this. Again, shout out Chefcants. Boom. Very sweet, very fresh, very aquatic. I get the citrus. I get the sea notes in there. Smells incredibly aquatic. Very, very aquatic. So if you like those aquatic blue fragrances that pop you in the nose to start it off, nice, sweet C note, you got the C notes in there, and then you got that sweetness, that aquaticness, the freshness. Very much a blue shower gel type fragrance, and not in a negative way. Shower gel type, right out of the shower, boom, boom, spray it on, out the door, smelling like $1,000,000. I really, really like it. Not too overbearingly sweet, but you do definitely get some sweetness in there. As it goes into the dry, or into the mid and into the dry down, you start to lose some of that citrus, which is fine, but because they replace that with some woodiness. So you got some a fresh woody scent to it. Very, very, very clean, very, very fresh, beautiful. It's more fresh and aquatic to me, but there is some woodiness in there in the dry down here. Yeah. I'm still getting aquatic, more aquatic than woodiness, but the woodiness is there. Definitely there. When you first spray this on, to me, That's the best part. That aquatic, fresh, little bit of that citrus. But you guys know I love citrus. Citrus is one of my favorites. But that aquatic feel to it, I really, really like that. And that does stay. The woody, even with the woodiness in the end, there's still an aquatic flavor to it. At least to me, there is. That closing woodiness mixing in with that freshness is very, very nice as well. I definitely can see myself wearing this throughout the spring and summer, no doubt about it. This is one of those fragrances that looks like throughout the notes that it has a lot going on. Because there's a lot to it. There's a lot of notes in there. But it really doesn't. It really doesn't feel like it has a lot going on. I mean, it says it has vanilla orchid, oak moss, Haitian vetiver, patchouli, etc., etc. I do pick up some oak moss in the dry down, you know, with the freshness there at the end, the woodiness. But I mean, other than that, I don't pick up a whole lot of those other things. And maybe that's just me. You know, I am still an average Joe here, giving you these feelings on this, but I'm learning as I go, and I'm starting to pick up on a lot of stuff already. But I'm just getting that same aquatic, fresh, and then the woodiness there at the end. There's so much in this, but I think a lot of it is just maybe it's just so minute that the rest of that stuff is just overpowering. I mean, really, honestly, this is just a really nice, inexpensive Freshie. It really is. Inexpensive blue Freshie. And as Jerry Seinfeld said, not that there's anything wrong with that, because there's not. This definitely has its place. It's a great fragrance. I could definitely see myself picking up a bigger bottle of this and holding on to it for the spring and the summer when you're just going out, you know, wearing a nice t-shirt and shorts or jeans and a hat. Boom, boom, spray a little bit of it on. Of course, you might want to boom, 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 put a little more sprays on. But it's great. You know, sometimes those inexpensive blue aquatic Freshies are the best things. I absolutely love, I've got Nautica Voyage, and I picked that up for $15 at TJ Maxx. I absolutely love it. It's a great fragrance. Nothing wrong with it at all. The woody dry down, you know, makes it a little bit different from what you'll get out of aquatics, but you still got that fresh aquatic. It's beautiful. Obviously, the best time of year for this is going to be the spring and the summer. It is a warm weather daytime fragrance. You can wear it in the night. You know, don't get me wrong. You can wear it in the night, but it's definitely more of a daytime fragrance. This one shines in the high heat. It just does. This one's going to shine in the high heat. I can tell just by the feeling of it. It was warm here today, and I just felt it. It's warm in my office too. But I wore it today to work. It's great for the office. It's not going to offend anybody. You're not going to offend anybody with this fragrance, just like you aren't going to offend anybody with any blue, fresh fragrance. Because they're nice, they're clean, they're fresh. It's not going to overpower anybody or make people feel like, oh my God, this is horrible. You're not going to get that. Definitely not going to get that. You got decent projection, especially for the first couple hours. Then it definitely becomes more of a skin scent. As far as performance, it's not bad. Especially as far as these blues go. You're going to get 6 to 8 hours on the skin, easy. I got like 8, 9 today, 9 hours. I could still smell it. You get pretty decent performance on it. It's very pleasing to the masses. Like I said, people aren't going to cry and complain about it. People that come in your office, they're going to smell. I got 2 compliments on this today. 2 women loved it. Absolutely loved it. So, as far as what you're looking at here, it is a inexpensive, nice blue Freshie, very safe, not risky, but a great smelling fragrance. Period. Just a great smelling fragrance. Very nice, very fresh, very aquatic, and then you get a little woodiness in there, but mainly still that aquatic feel to it. Definitely has my approval. Very nice fragrance. And like I said, inexpensive. You could pick up a 1.7 ounce of this bad boy for under 30 bucks and a 3.4 ounce for around 40 bucks from discounters, depending on where you go. So a great price for a real nice, fresh, aquatic fragrance. Can't go wrong. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Nothing. It's great. I love it. It's beautiful. Nice, fresh, blue, aquatic fragrance for a great price. If you like that, pick it up. Save yourself a little money. Pick up this bad boy. It's worth it. Or you can just hit my boy Chef Cant down below and he can send you a decant of it. You can try it out for yourself. That's a good option too. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I enjoyed making it. I will see you guys on the next one. But everybody, let's please go out there and smell incredible. All right? I'll see you soon. Peace.